Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Subnautica with Science. I'm Elizabeth, as always. That doesn't change from episode to episode at least. And it's Tuesday, so it's Subnautica time. We've got some plans to make this time. As I recall, we finished our last episode right outside of a wreck, so that'll be fun to explore. And I'm thinking maybe we go back to the Aurora this time with a fire extinguisher in hand. That might be a good idea. We also need to be expanding our base a little bit. And one thing I did want to do is get all of our signals that we've gotten from the various life pods, get those organized, and actually make sure we have gone out to every single one. Because I know there was one which we didn't wind up going out to because it wasn't loading properly. So I'm thinking if we could... get those signals organized and get back out there. That could be a fun thing to do today. A couple of disclaimers before we start. First, all of the opinions, statements, and views expressed on this show are mine and mine alone, and do not necessarily represent those of any of my employers or publishers whatsoever. This here is all me. Second, we're going to be talking about some science today. There were a lot of cool stories in the news this week, but unfortunately, I misplaced my note card again, so we're going to be talking about only some of them. Might go over some of the stuff we didn't really talk about so much while playing XCOM, because I got a little distracted by the fact that I was actually doing okay with XCOM last time. We actually got some stuff done, I didn't totally trash my team. So we were on a roll there. And I think that about covers it for disclaimers, so let's go ahead and load our game. Been a while since we last played. Also, I'm gonna say this again at the end of the episode, but if you are in fact tuning in for more XCOM, planning on tuning in for more XCOM next Saturday, I'm very sorry in advance, but next Saturday, I'm not gonna have access to my gaming PC, so there will be no XCOM on Saturday. We're just gonna skip it this week. However, Thursday Depth is still on as usual, so looking forward to that. Loading Cyclops. We don't have one of those. So, very excited to talk about some of the science stuff this week. There was a really cool study out today, which I'm going to, if I feel like I have time to get fancy with the editing, I might splice in a video for the YouTube or a photo. But unfortunately, editing time is something I have been very short on lately, so that might not happen. We will have to see. It's taking quite a while. We had a terrible snowstorm here today. I am on the East Coast. I've mentioned a couple times I'm actually based out of DC, so it's not like we were like a lot of my friends up in New York, Boston. It's really bad there. Somebody sent me a photo of out their window in Boston. They couldn't see another building 200 feet away. It's crazy. Okay, let's get into this thing. Alrighty, here we are, and that looks like the wreck spawned properly this time. We are in luck. This is all good news. So where can we cut in? It looks like maybe we can swim in there. That looks swimmable. Should we try to get in there? Oh, we're quite a ways down, aren't we? Well, you know what? I'm gonna get out. And if I get punished for it, with health damage, let's see if we can't get up above crush depth for me personally. Is there any way in from up above? Looks like maybe an opening. Yeah, I think the best opening is down below. Now, I don't know what happens when you get out of this thing. Oh, hey! Way to have chimps eat vaccine bananas is to train a captive chimp and have it go to the place where the chimps are and give them the bananas. That could work. As long as the captive chimp was very well socialized. A lot of the times, captive chimps have problems interacting with wild or wilder chimps. Just because they're not raised in the same environment. It's like if you raised a kid in, like, Arkansas, and then you dump them in the middle of Siberia, even if they were with a very nice family, they might have some issues. Same principle. But, yeah, if you did it right, it could work. Chimpanzees do also learn by example, so... Alright, I have no idea if we're gonna die if this happens, so, no! Apparently we are not going to die. Okay, that's not a good sound. That is very not a good sound. That's my shadow. Good to know. Power transmitter fragment. Chair. Propulsion cannon. I can make a chair. Picture frame. And what is that? Alrighty, let's go get some air, shall we? We could bump right up close to this thing. How do we wait for water? Do we have any water with us? We do. That'll help. Alright, and also do we have our laser cutter equipped? What do you think of your idea? Probably working 95%? Again, it all depends on the chimps involved. I would say 30%? Also, it's tough to transport a chimp that you've raised in captivity all the way over to where the wild chimps are. Like, they don't necessarily live in the same place. But it could work. I'm not ruling it out entirely. Alright, laser cutter is very first thing. Alright. Let's do this again. Make sure there's nothing come to eat us. I don't think so, but better safe than sorry. Ooh. Here we go. This is gonna get really easy to get turned around in here. Okay. So that was an easy way to get in, I guess. We totally didn't even see it, but whatever. There we go. There's a laser cutter. Keep cutting. Oh, our oxygen goes down faster once we're down deeper. Look at that meter creeping down. That's not a good sign. Actually, let's go get more oxygen before we try exploring that.
30 seconds.
Also because I have a tendency to get really badly turned around. Inside. I get disoriented in here very easily. So, here, let's go do it. It's getting on towards nighttime, which is a bad thing when you are trying to explore sunken ships. Whoa. That was unexpected. Power cell charger frag. Power cell charger? Yes! That's very cool. Please, 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 please. Yes! I'm actually going to save right now in case I drown on the way out. Because power cell charger is going to be super handy. That's not anything we can actually work with. Let's use our sea glide, maybe. Get out of here. Again, before we drown. So there's probably more stuff in here. Let's look at the structure of this thing. See what we saw versus what we didn't. Is there anything more that looks cut openable? That's a word. You know, I'm thinking that may have actually been the whole thing. And it is getting on towards nightfall. I'm thinking that we're, well, no, see, there's this whole area over here. I don't know if there's a way into that. Looks like maybe a hatch you could cut open? Man, this is so pretty. And then I'm gonna get out and the music's gonna go all dark and ominous because that's how it works. That's okay. The sun is setting. Okay. Ah, nope. Don't want to hit it. So with the sun down, I don't know that there's anything more in here. We're low on food and water. So I'm thinking this might be the point at which we head on back to our base, build one of those fancy power chargers. We're gonna remember that this is out here, trapped in a mushroom tree. How are we gonna remember where this is? I'm gonna de-equip a signal, and we're gonna equip that compass. So, in order to get to from our life pod, basically it's all right. I don't know my directions very well. West northwest, I guess. I guess pretty much actually straight northwest. We'll remember that. And pretty close to base 1. Northwest of base 1. Reefbacks! Such beautiful critters. Was your idea better than the scientists? Well, I don't know. I'm sure the scientists would have thought of it. It's not like they have never worked with chimps before. Frankly, I trust their opinions because they know the animals. But I'm not saying your idea doesn't have any merit to it. There we are. Home sweet home. Let's go ahead and save one more time. Because I got the feeling, the way the rest of my life is going, that this will be one of those days when you just can't save enough. Alright, how are we for health, energy, food, etc.? This area is probably still going to be fished out of bladderfish and everything else, so I'm going to go out a little ways. See if I can find a rich spot. This area is rich with fish, just not the kind of fish I want. This has a lot of... See? So many fish, they bump off your craft. Fish, 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 fish. There's a stalker. bladderfish. No. Oh. Calm. Whoa! What was that? I guess creep vines are solid now. Who knew? That's one dense school of fish. Stalker, stalker, stalker. There's one! That's how desperate I am, folks. Just, using my... Hey! Get back here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Using this to travel great distances to find individual fish. Something doesn't like me. Might be one of the biters. That sounded like a biter. They are most determined to get at you whenever, any way they can. So that's 2 flasks of water. Ooh. We got a little fish battle going on there. What's going on here? Looks like a hoopfish being pursued by one of those things. We get food chain in action here, folks. Ow. Though, honestly, I really shouldn't... Hey, 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 hey! That's a bone shark. What did I ever do to you? The whole idea of a food chain is an idea which I know a lot of ecologists don't really like to use in science education anymore. Because it really is a food web, not a food chain. And our education material should reflect that. It isn't just like, with a very, very few... Oh, look at all these bladderfish. What is that noise? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want those, I want fish. Get over here. Don't tell me my inventory's full. Inventory full! I don't need these stupid acid mushrooms. Or half this titanium. What I need is food and drink. Ah, no, it's one of those things. Those things are bad. Let's get back here quick. And get out of here. Ah, those things will hurt you. Those big eel things. Is it following me? No. I guess we drifted farther that way than I thought. Either that or they've started to come in closer, which is a little worrisome to me, personally. Oh, look at the shadow of the bladderfish. The bladder part is translucent. It's just showing along the bottom with the spines. That's cool. Like jellies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed if the eels were this close to our old life pod before. I think things have changed with the updates. How many bladderfish do we have in here anyway? I think that's enough. Let's head... Ooh, that's a diseased one. Let's get back out to our base over here. We can pick up some regular old fish when we're over here. For eating. Let's turn off our... There's there's one. Oops. Delicious hoverfish. Another delicious hoverfish. And yet another delicious hoverfish. And a stalker. We'll be going now. And here we are.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Very good. Let's cook us up some fish. Power is 40 out of 50. That's great. I don't know why the music's still so intense. Alright, power's gotten low. Let's eat some things. Much better. And while we wait for the power to recharge, we can start seriously thinking about building that handy-dandy power cell recharger. Okay, what are we gonna need to make this? I'm gonna write this down. Computer chip, wiring kit, glass, and titanium ×2. So now the question comes, what do we need to make each of those things? To make the computer chip, I know we need silver. I think that's actually under electronics. We need, okay, the wiring kit is silver ×2. And then the computer chip is silver, so it's going to be silver ×3, table coral ×2, quartz, and glass is quartz ×2, so it's quartz ×3. Alright, so what do we need that we don't got? We need silver, table quartz, and coral. And we have way too much titanium just sitting around, so, oh look, there's some silver ore. How convenient. And there's some quartz. Again, how convenient. I think we need a little bit more silver, though. Let's go ahead and make that wiring kit. Free up some inventory space. And the glass, again, free up some inventory space. There's another update for depth? I thought so. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I thought you meant Subnautica. I was noticing some changes in the game, so I was thinking. So what's your update idea? Unless you're referring to the current update which is going on, which is Haywire, which is kind of fun. I did another couple games of Haywire the other night when I was just exhausted and needed a chance to unwind a little bit. It's still pretty darn chaotic for me, but it was fun. Oh, I also had an idea for an update for depth, but you tell me yours first. Because mine kind of ties into one of the science stories for this week. So what do we still need? Silver and table coral. Cool. Table coral can be found that away. I'm gonna ram you because I don't like you. I won't. What was that? I think that was a Gary fish. I bruised it. I'm sorry, Gary fish. I really don't mean to hurt you. I'm sure you're a very nice fish. That seems to be a trend today. Are those far enough away for me to hop out and get this thing? Yes, they are. Executive decision. That's copper ore. That's cool. Ah, really? Fortunately, I have lots of batteries. Ah, quartz. Good. Very good. manatees. There's a stalker, but we can live with that. Area fish for eating later. Whee! I am looking for ore. Or not. That was supposed to be a pun. Like, or. It was not a good pun. I never said my puns had to be good. I'm not too worried about using up sea moth batteries, honestly. Because we're working on making a way to not have to worry about that ever again. It's my original life pod. There we are. Okay, there are definitely more bladderfish around here than there used to be because I fished the heck out of this. Are any of the stalkers here coming to get me? Yes. Okay, jeez. Relax. I know you're very territorial, but I really don't want your territory. I claimed that other stalker's territory. And then I killed it. This is out towards the Aurora, right? Yeah. And apparently eels live out there now, so, that's fun. We won't be dealing with those today. Ah, table coral. How much space do I have left in my inventory? Not much. Let's drink some water, that'll help. How close are the manatees? Not worryingly close. Let's get out. Alrighty. What do we still need? We still need a silver. Let's dump this titanium because, again, we can get more. It's all over the freaking place. Alright, I think this is the point at which I get out and swim. Whee! And just go looking for ore. Actually, this is the point at which I save again. No, there's something new that's updating? Actually, come to think of it, I did see the Steam updater going when I logged in here, but I was like, it's not updating Subnautica? Fine. I'll just go ahead and deal with that later, because I have Subnautica to stream. That's really exciting. Do you know what it is? That's copper. That's cool. Copper's still good. We can work with that. What are those? It's a piece of wreckage stuck into the rock. That is great. Oh, manatee. Do not want. I'm surprised it's updating again so soon. I mean, Haywire was just this past week. Alright, 2 weeks ago. And they don't update that often, so maybe it's like a patch for Haywire. Which, frankly, I could understand. Haywire, it's not buggy, it's just, annoying. Night's falling. As soon as night comes on, I'm going to tell my first science story for the day because it is relevant to nighttime in the world of Subnautica. I can use nighttime to illustrate my point. That's a deceptively ore-like patch of regular old boring rock. Alright, which way back home? This way. Oh, I left my lights on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's turn them off. No! Lights off. Thank you. Well, whatever it is that's happening in depth, I can't wait to see it. Haywire may not be my absolute favorite new game mode, but certainly a nice change, you know? And it's good to see that they're continuing to put thought into the game and trying to attract new players. Do I have anything in here that I don't need? You can go. I have so much titanium. Lead. Okay, cool. Not what I wanted or needed, but we'll run with that. And that's a stalker. Ah, here we go. So, a lot of the things in Subnautica, if you will notice, are glowy at nighttime. There's the table corals, they've got those reddish patches that manatees glow. It's a common theme. Which makes sense for a planet with such short days, really, because otherwise, like I said, you'd be pretty much sleeping a lot of the time on this planet. Let's cook that Gary fish. But lots of animals on Earth glow as well. I've mentioned before there's a thing called bioluminescence where creatures actually produce light of their own. But there's another way which you can wind up with some pretty cool looking critters. And that is a thing called fluorescence. Fluorescence is basically it's what happens when you shine a black light on something and it kind of glows. Basically, instead of just reflecting back certain wavelengths of light like you do with the objects that we can see every day, the fluorescent things will absorb the wavelength of light and return it at a lower wavelength. So when you shine a black light on, this basically has the effect of when you shine like an ultraviolet light or a black light on something, then it'll glow in it'll appear to glow in a certain color. You can see this with certain kinds of fungi. There's scorpions. Certain species of scorpions will fluoresce. They look so cool when they do it. You have this already pretty cool looking scorpion, and you shine a black light on it, and it just glows bright blue. It's quite striking. Go ahead and stash this lead. We don't need it, and we can dump that redwort seed. We don't need that either. Get out of here. Maybe we have some silver ore stashed in one of these. It's worth a look. But the news today is that's empty. Computer chip. That's also empty. The news today is that it turns out that there is a new species of frog out there. Or it's an old species of frog, which it turns out is fluorescent. Are all of these empty? That's not right. I think something happened to my storage lockers. They shouldn't be empty. I think all of our stuff we put in these storage lockers got kicked out. But then you'd expect to see lots of ore scattered around, because that's mostly what I had in there. Well, lesson learned. Don't randomly dump your stuff in storage lockers on the bottom of the bottom of the ocean, or all your gold will go away. Yeah, that was golden signals. Now we have neither gold nor signals. There's a distinct possibility they'll reappear when I reboot the game, but frankly, for a moment, we're stuck. I mean, we didn't really need all that gold, but still, well, disappointing. Well, I guess this means we still need silver then. Let's keep looking. That's a stalker. Don't care. Anyway, point about this fluorescent frog. Like I said, fluorescence is all over the place in the animal kingdom. Turtles do it. There's even a species, at least one species of shark that does it. The swell shark, I think it was. I wrote this down actually. Yeah, swell sharks. When you shine a black light on them, they glow green. And that was what I was actually trying to tie in with the depth update, because like, wouldn't it be cool to have just a fluorescent green shark? And bonus points because it's scientifically accurate, you know? I mean, depth has all kinds of shark skins. They got robot sharks and all kinds of stuff. But let's face it, the Dunkleosteus and the Helicarpian, those are beloved for a reason. You know, they're both really cool looking and really scary, and also those things actually existed. So, you know, win-win. I think a swell shark skin would be... Fluorescent swell shark skin would be really cool. I don't know what shark you'd put it on exactly. Probably Thresher. Oh, there's... What are you doing in so close? Oh, I guess this is the edge of the reef right here. Please move that away so I can go down and get that ore. Thanks. Titanium. Joy. Sunrise. The cool thing about the frog was the researchers were studying its biochemistry, and they noticed that there was a protein that the frog was using to color its skeleton green, so that it would be have better camouflage. And they knew that this protein fluoresced red under UV light. So they were thinking, well, shoot, maybe if we shone a black light on this thing, it would fluoresce red. But no, when they shone a black light on it, it turned bright turquoise, like vividly glowy turquoise. Just this really beautiful color. And this surprised them. So they went looking for why it might be glowing that particular color. And what they found was a whole new kind of molecule that they didn't know that any animal could actually make, which gave the frog its fluorescence, which I just think is the coolest process of discovery. Like, hey, let's see if we can figure out how this frog works. It doesn't work how we thought it was. Well, how does it work then? And then going from there. And in the process, discovering something entirely new. Rock with floaters on it. What's that? Ooh, an egg. Unfortunately, my inventory is full, so we're not going to pick it up. My inventory is full. Well, it's too full for an egg anyway. I think it's eclipse time, yes? Yes, it's eclipse time. Yay, it's eclipse day. Actual eclipse day in the United States is coming up. Your name is Goldfish in Dutch? For real? Like your real name? Oh, I'm sorry. Your chat was the same name as the same color as Sharky Gaming's. That's pretty cool. I like goldfish. Both crackers and the actual fish. Goldfish crackers are delicious. I'm going down here in search of ore. This may not be a wise idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yep. That's a stalker. Stalker, stalker, stalker. Butterfish! Not now. You can come back for that. Butterfish, come here! Well, that was a rather abrupt end of the music. You guys ever hear of transitions? No? Did you see the, there was a thing going around on the internet today. It was big enough on Twitter for its own Twitter moment. Some guy made a wheelchair for a goldfish with a swim bladder problem, which I thought was kind of cool. The wheelchair being basically, the goldfish wasn't floating upright, for whatever reason, so he what he did was he took a small piece of, I think it was styrofoam? Some other floating material, and, let's get away from the stalker here. And, he basically hung the fish from the floaty piece of styrofoam so that it would be held upright. Which is kind of cool. He's hardly the first one to do something like that. Sort of medical first aid for animals is used for aquatic animals that can't control their own buoyancy is actually quite common in zoos and stuff. I think the Toledo Zoo actually has a yeah, I forgot. The Toledo Zoo has a turtle that that isn't weighted properly. It survived. I think they said it was a propeller strike that paralyzed the turtle's back legs and gashed up his shell pretty badly. And when the shell healed, unfortunately, basically a bunch of gas from the turtle's guts, I guess? I'm not actually sure how the gas got in there, but a bunch of gas got stuck inside the wound as it was healing. Which means that the turtle's back end, when it's just swimming around naturally, floats. So it's basically got its butt up in the air constantly. And this makes swimming really hard. And for a sea turtle, that's a big problem because they don't really go on land except to lay their eggs. So what the zoo did, and this is hardly the only turtle like that out there, I should mention. There's a bunch of aquariums that have non-releasable sea turtles with the same condition. But what the Toledo Zoo and some other zoos, I believe, did for this turtle, or the Toledo Zoo specifically did for this turtle and other zoos did for their turtles, is that they, I think that's the volcanic vent right there. Let's not go in there. It's around here somewhere. You can hear it. Is that basically they glued, temporarily glued weights, there it is, to the back of the turtle's shell. Sort of weigh the turtle down a little bit. And with the back end of the turtle weighed down, then the turtle wouldn't constantly have its back end bobbing up near the surface, so it could swim a little easier. It still doesn't have the use of its back fins, but, you know, it just makes it makes it so it's not constantly being pulled up to the surface and having to fight to get back down. Which can be really tiring if you have to do that constantly all day, you know. It's like, imagine how much of a problem we have trying to stay up near the surface in order to breathe. Imagine if you had the opposite problem, if you just wanted to go down towards the bottom and sort of rest down there. Because that's what a lot of turtles will do. They'll go down and they'll just rest on the bottom of the seabed. Nope, that's titanium. Not being unable to do so. I think the Toledo Zoo's turtle was named Tinkerbell. I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure, though, it's named Tinkerbell, and they're not sure if it's a boy or a girl. It's really hard to tell with turtles. At least until they're older. Tinkerbell was pretty young, as far as turtles go. Going to, use our handy-dandy power source. Get some more filtered water. Still no silver! I am most disappointed by the ore in this vicinity. We may have to go out to the island, although I think that's mostly gold. It would be easier if all of our very handy stuff in those lockers down there didn't accidentally vanish, but, you know, I'm not bitter or anything. That was sarcasm. I am slightly bitter. You know, I don't know how, I know there's a way to look at your diver's body in this game if you use console commands, which I might do at some point. But I wonder if they're wearing a weight belt. Because buoyancy control is not a game mechanic thus far. Although I said, oh, there's some gold. That's the stalker. We're going. Also, our inventory's full. Let's fix that. Don't need titanium. How long have we had that silver ore just sitting in there? How much silver did we need total? We needed... Oh, right. It only took 1 silver to make the wiring kit. So... Yep, we still need another silver. Dang. That's a pain. Let's get some more air. I think there's gonna be silver out in the forest out there. Actually, no, you know what? Let's do? I'm gonna go dump my quartz in the life pod. Not in the lockers, because we know what happens to them. But we want to spend some good long time exploring out there. Alright, we're good. Oh, power at 4%. Let's swap it out again. There we go. I think the kelp forest is actually going to have what we need, so... I hear the stalker. I don't see the stalker, but I know it's there. Copper. Lead. Volcano! I don't see it, but I know it's here somewhere. The kelp forest likes volcanoes. Suspect the water is warmer here. Fish. Stalker, 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 stalker. Nope, nope, nope. Reduce the bladderfish. And cook. Where did the sound go? Well, there it is. Alright, let's save real quick. Still no silver, but we'll find some eventually. Or else. I'm actually gonna dump the table coral samples. We can get more of those anywhere. And it'll free up a little more space in our inventory. And we need to get out here while the sun's still high. Because, kelp forest after dark. Scary place. Not fun. Manatee. Oh, shush. What do you know? You're just a stalker. Silly peepers making peeper noises. That looks promising. Copper. That's not ore. What's that? That's probably a salt deposit. Yep, I was right. And there goes the sun. There goes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Let's head back home. Home, not to the other base. Because maybe we'll find something cool along the way. Or just more stalkers. No fish to cook. We probably should have grabbed one. Is there any random stuff in here we can throw out? We don't need that. We can clear it out to make way for other stuff. creature egg. I hope that whatever that hatches into, it doesn't want to eat us. Is this sunrise already, or is this sunset? Can we see? That looks like sunset to me. I think what we saw was an eclipse. Am I just not venturing far enough afield from my ore, or what? I mean, that would make sense. Although I could have sworn I picked up silver around our original life pod. Bladderfish. Thank you. Always need more bladderfish. That is either something died or that's a manatee cloud. I think it's the latter. That's a reefback. There's an outcropping of some sort. Titanium. Bah! Is this volcanic? No. Ah! Nope, 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 nope. Crash fish, crash fish, crash fish. Did it leave behind any powder? Nope, just an egg. I don't actually need the crash fish egg. Lead. Dang it. If you guys see any ore that I'm missing, well, you could tell me about it. It would probably be too late by then, though, because I'm going pretty fast and there's a lot of lag, but, hey! It's a nice thought. What is that? That's just discoloration in the ground. Ooh, that's clipping. That is clipping, that's what that is. Yay! That means it's probably time for another save, because, this game's still a little glitchy. What else can we stick in here? We don't need all this copper. Or this lead. Or this gold. And we don't need that creature egg. Cool, you can see like... Oh, you can see the embryo inside. Cool. It's like a mermaid's purse. You guys know what mermaid's purses are, right? Certain species of shark and ray have them. They're like a sort of sack-like eggs, and that's a little disturbing how the world just ends right there. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, this game is not happy with me for some reason. I don't know what I did to it, but the world is not loading properly. Does it come back? Okay, the world is here now. So that's good. food for fish for food. Not fish food. Fish for food. Look at the hoverfish just sitting there. No, it's the boomerangs, I mean. Not hoverfish. Wrong species. Oh, relax. I'm getting out. I am not going to swim straight into the manatee. I am going to casually go around. What do I have? I have is a hunger bar, which is getting kind of low. I just need one more silver, dang it. Why is this so hard? Ah, that's much better. Ah, once more unto the breach. Huh. Did I scan in there? Oh, that's a sea glide fragment. Yay, 2 titanium. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I ticked off a crash fish again. I think it came from in there. Yeah, it came from the other side of... I'm in the upside down, y'all. That's not supposed to happen. This world is getting increasingly glitchy. You know what? It's actually getting to the point where I think I'm actually going to pause here and quit the game and reload. I do not want to get into a situation where I finally find the silver and then the whole game crashes on me. Things like that have happened to me before, admittedly not with this level of complete failure to be reality, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the game here. Not gonna stop the stream. Just gonna pause the game here, save, quit, and come back, okay? And hopefully that'll fix our problems. No promises, but if it gets glitchy enough, we'll just stop and play depth instead. In the meantime, I can tell you about another cool science story from the week. How about that? No, I want to quit to the desktop, thank you. Yes. So there was a, last year, there was a cool story that came out, and I happen to know because I was one of the people who wrote the press release for it. Not press release, really. The blog post by the American Geophysical Union for it. Basically, it was a story about one of Saturn's moons called Enceladus. Enceladus is an icy ball. It's not a very hospitable place. It's very, very cold. But we are pretty sure, actually we're very sure, that underneath its icy shell, there's an internal ocean. We don't know how deep it goes. We don't know how much of the planet is ice versus ocean versus rock. But we're pretty sure that the interior of the planet, that core, is hot. It's the heat is keeping the water surrounding it liquid, and then on top of that, you got this ice layer. Now let's see if this works. Cross your fingers, everybody. So last year, a bunch of scientists built a computer simulation of Enceladus based on data that they got from the Cassini spacecraft. And based on the way that it orbited and the way that it sort of bulged in various places, they figured out that it might have one of the thinnest ice shells of any moon in our solar system. Because people will say, oh, you know, Europa might be a good place to look if we wanted to send a probe out to drill down through the ice into the ocean and see what's there. But Enceladus was way thinner. Only a couple miles thick in some places. And, you know, oh, it's a couple of miles thick of ice. That's no problem, right? It actually would be a very big problem if we actually tried to send a probe out there. But, it's still a heck of a lot better chance than anything we'd seen before. And now, just, I think either today or yesterday, I only saw it today, there is a new study based on temperature data from Cassini, showing that the some of the quote-unquote gashes in the ice, because there are these sort of like tiger-striped patterns in the ice where they think the ice might be thinner, down near the South Pole, those are actually much warmer than elsewhere. And based on this temperature data, and coupled it with the data we already had, they think that the ice might be as little as 2 kilometers thick, which, again, seems like a lot until you think about, you know, how thick it could be. Like, you know, you could conceivably maybe figure out a way to get down through 2 kilometers worth of ice. Well, our storage units are still empty, so that didn't work. I think something came and ate everything. It was you, manatees, wasn't it? Manatees came in and raided my stupid storage lockers. But hey, at least the world seems to exist properly now. So that's a good thing. Nope. Still nothing in storage. Alright. We've tried our luck over here. I think it's time to head back to our to our other base. And maybe see if we can't. Oh, we came over here for table coral originally. What's this manatee gonna be doing? Can we safely hop out and grab some table coral, please? Yes. Thank you. We jumped our purple table coral. Thank you. There's our table coral samples for the computer chip. And now we can head right around and head out to base number 1. Morla base, we called it. And I never, renamed it. I'll do that when I get over there. Did I bump into you? I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. You're mean. You're keeping me from that delicious ore right there. If I see ore along here, I will hop out and get it. Ah, there's some. That's easily accessible. Right? You're not gonna get me. Oh, you're infected. Oh, poor baby. He's sick. Copper. Oh well, copper's not terrible. You can use it for batteries. Of course, if we had this power cell charger, we wouldn't need any more batteries. We'd be set for life. But no. We just gotta be silverless. I know there's silver out there because we found some gold. And where there's gold in this game, there's silver as well. Usually. For the most part. Now what'd you do that for? You can understand, but Spadefish has no incentive to attack me whatsoever. Silly, silly Spadefish. Alright, let's hop out here. Dump some of our stuff. There's that secured. And our wiring kit secured. We still just need the 1 silver. Oh, we can dump some batteries too. Let's see. Battery, battery, battery. There we go. Those can recharge. And that can actually just stay there, free up some space in our inventory. Alright, I'm gonna save here, and then we're gonna go venture into the kelp forest and hopefully pick up some ore. We might die, or at least get chased by a stalker or two. But at this point, we gotta brave the stalkers or we're never gonna get silver. See, there's gold. Titanium. Now, if we had a friendly reef back, that would be no problem, because sometimes they have silver in the barnacles on their backs, if I recall correctly. But I haven't seen a reef back in a while. And not all of them have the barnacles either, and even if you do knock off the barnacles, chances are the silver's just going to drift down into the depths and you're never going to see it again, which sucks. Run away! Yes! We got it! We got some silver! Did you see that? Did you see we got the silver? We got the silver! Alright, let's head back to base. Where is home? There's base. Hello, LifePod 3! You are looking precisely as abandoned as ever. Which is good, because if you looked less abandoned, I'd start to get worried. Who else is out here? Oh, you're infected too? Don't think of it as an infection. Think of it as a bonus bioluminescence. Think positive. I'm not helping at all, am I? Alrighty. So, let's, what are we gonna do here? Go ahead and cook a boomerang. Free up some space in our inventory. And eat the hoverfish. Cook the boomerang and eat the boomerang. There we go. And now I think we take out the table coral. We take out the quartz. Dump all that copper. Take out some of the titanium. No, actually, don't do that. Take out the wiring kit. And I think we have almost everything we need. That's the wrong thing. We need that computer chip. Excellent. Now, with the right tools, which is our handy constructing unit, which I meant to equip us with just now. Where is it? There it is. Let's build a power cell charger. Yes, isn't that pretty? Look at it. Look at it. We'll build it. Well, do I want to build another locker there? Yeah. Well, you know, let's build this here. Beautiful. And you know what I think we need next? I think we need I think it's time to expand our habitat a little bit. If we had more space on here, we could build another solar charger so that we could actually charge all of this stuff at once. Because right now, we're not getting enough power through to do everything we want to do. So, let's pull out some titanium. Pull out some titanium. dump that silver ore. I don't know how we wound up with so much extra silver ore, but we will need that. I promise it'll come in handy. What are these power cells? Ooh, we can charge our first power cell. Yes. There we go. Very nice indeed. So, what is our constructor here gonna need to build another... Let's build another platform here. Another base. Foundation, titanium times 4. Let's build out this way, shall we? Or not? From here, we can build... What should we build next? I guess just a... Ooh, let's build a T compartment here. Yeah, there we go. So we can access that. So we can build another bend back that way, I guess. I keep doing that. I keep canceling. I don't want to do that. There we go. And what do we need to build another solar cell here? That's gonna be, ooh, power transmitter. Another solar panel. More quartz. Joy. Fortunately, I know where to get that. We have a ton of it back at our base. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this is good. This is good news right here. I'm tempted to deconstruct that and put it all the way over here, but I also like having it easily accessible. Let's grab a little bit more titanium. Make some more room in our locker. I wonder how far you have to swim up before the water clears up. Let's actually find that out real quick. Where's my sea glide? Am I hallucinating or is it not here? It's right freaking there. Ah, long day. Okay, so how far do you have to get out before the water clears? Even out here, you can see... Okay, out here you can see more. You still have to go out quite a ways before the water really gets clear. So... my idea of building a foundation out that far is not maybe a good one. What else can we do here? We could do... Ooh, we could start building up or down. Multi-purpose room. Ingredients unknown. Observatory. This is all super helpful, guys. Yeah, I think honestly what we just need is another solar panel. Ooh. Oh. If we had a way to dock vehicles, like if we had a moon pool, that would be so cool. We could build a bioreactor.
30 seconds.
Okay, fine. Let's just hop in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, let's hop in here. Ooh, our energy's at 33%. But you know what that means? Because we can do this now. Let me hop out here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And that's only at 40%. Fine. Pull out that power cell. And go and stick this one in the charger. There we go. power right there. Both literally and metaphorically. We're getting a little low on water. Let's drink some. We have a drinking problem. And that we need to drink occasionally. Going to get some quartz. Just going to get some... What is that? Oh, shush. What do you know? Don't make me hurt you. That looks like a piece of debris that I can scan, doesn't it? Whoa, I got a spiky hairstyle. How about that? I mean, I guess that would make sense because I'm underwater, but... So my hair's all drifting up. How am I going out this way? You know, I kind of wonder if we really explored this all the way. We'll do that next, in the morning. I don't think I did. But first things first, first quartz, then going back and make sure I didn't miss anything. There we go. Just hop in here. Let's have some quartz, shall we? Thank you, quartz. Beautiful. I want to grab some of these things for lubricant right now. No. First things first, we gotta get that other solar panel up and running. Priorities. I think I want to put the other solar panel on this one too, because I might want to put another module right there. Okay, that's really hard to see. Thanks a lot. There we go. I put this one directly in front of the other one. Is it going to block it? If so, I can deconstruct it and move it. Well, the first one's working okay. I don't see the second one working. Like, there's no string of glowy light going to it, but maybe we have to wait for the sun to come up for that. Let's wait a while and see if it comes back. It does say power 29 out of 100, but again, these are solar panels. They are not exactly going to work at night, although the moon glow on this planet, as you can see just looking up, is quite astonishing. And there's obviously some light, like I said, from bioluminescent organisms in here. We really are very lucky that our moon is composed of such strongly reflective stuff. Otherwise, seeing it at night would be a great deal more difficult. I know that this is just a trick of the light underwater, but it really looks like there are lightning flashes on the surface of that moon right now, doesn't it? There's flashes of light. Ah, there comes the power. Power, 41 out of 100. 44 out of 100. Let's get out there and deconstruct it and see if oh, yep, there it goes. Power flowing into the base. Beautiful. That will make life a good deal easier now. Especially if we do one more. Is there anything else that we could do that we really need quartz for? Floodlights. Glass. Gold. We have gold. Interior modules. Medical kit fabricator. We're done collecting parts for a computer chip today. If I do that again, I'm gonna do it later. Besides, we have a perfectly good medical. We don't get hurt that much. Fabricator, comms relay, wiring kit. We do still have a leftover silver. Aquarium. That would be lovely if we had that much quartz. Blast. Let's make another locker. We have enough quartz to make another locker, I think. To make another hunk of glass, I think. And that would give us a great deal more storage space. So let's do that real quick. Oh, wait. Fabricator. Basic stuff. There we go. One regular locker. We'll go ahead and put it over here. This is where we put things where we don't care where they go. As long as they're secure in our base. That's right in front of the door. Not super convenient. Trying to get this out of the way. Because I want to put a window over there eventually. Ta-da! We can put our copper in there. And our titanium. This is a great locker. You can't really see anything that you put in it, despite the fact that it has glass doors, but you know what? Who is keeping track? Not me. What a view. Maybe we should go retrieve that piece of wreckage so we don't have to stare at it. Right, so we got power. Actually, let's save. Now that we've done that. What do we got? We got power, we got... Yeah, we got pretty much everything we need. Right now. We got a way to make a happy little life under the sea. Life is good. Which means, obviously, that it's time to keep going. Once we're comfortable, that means it's time to keep pushing onwards. What else were we talking about doing? Oh yeah, the wreckage in the middle of the kelp forest. I was thinking about going and doing that. How much power does my sea... Oh, it's time for a battery change. There we go. Get that all charging up. We were going to go visit the wreckage in the middle of this forest. It's like halfway between here and Life Pod 4, I remember. Let's just go do that. Do we have water? Yeah, we're a bit thirsty. Ah, what a bright sunny day it is. There's the wreckage. Now, if I recall, we had some problems around here with stalkers trying to eat us. That's a sea glide fragment. That's another sea glide fragment. Is this something we can... Yes! We tried to cut this open the other day and it was glitchy as heck. Maybe this time we'll actually be able to do it. If we get eaten by a stalker first. Or a biter. Hey! Ow. Also, our... Oh, these things take batteries too! Okay. Maybe now we can do this. There we go. Stasis rifle fragment. Now that sounds cool. Where's my scanner? There's my scanner. Very good. Ah, that's a data pad. Search and rescue Bart Torgal. That's Sea Glide stasis rifle fragment.
30 seconds.
Alright, I'm going. Whee! Like a whale right up out of the water. I am signaling to all the other humans that I am here. That they don't actually care. It's a pity. Mostly they don't care because they're dead, I think. Even worse. So this whole thing is one big... Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't have to cut through that. I could have just come around here. That's annoying. No signal. Check data cable. Anything else in here? That's a stasis rifle fragment, but I got that already. Let me just go ahead and scan that for the heck of it. Got the titanium. Now I'm actually building my base, that's gonna come in handy. There appears to be nothing else here, right? Right? Whee! Ah. Okay. Stalker. Butterfish! Come here! Come here! Gold! Yes! Very cool. How much inventory space do I have? Actually, a lot. I really want to explore that habitat, but I know those mesmer things, those things are down there, and those will get you. Those will get you pretty fast. Silver! We got more silver! This is excellent news. We're having a pretty productive trip, I'd say. So far? Let's head back towards base. Come here, Boomerang. I want to eat you. Oh well, hoopfish will do. Because now we have a locker to put all this stuff in. Gold! Oh no, wait, this is the wrong direction. Oh well. Butterfish. Hoopfish. That's where we ought to be going. If we pick up some lubricant, then maybe we can, make that bioreactor. Is that more wreckage? Oh well, never mind. Actually, yeah. I thought I saw a piece of something. No, must have been my imagination. Am I absolutely certain this isn't something I can scan? Yeah, I think there was something in there and I picked it up already. I look like a teen. It's nice to see more kids playing this game. I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I have a master's degree. I'm in my mid-20s. I get that a lot though. I am frequently told that I am way younger than I look way younger than I actually am. I agree though about getting more kids into this game. That would be cool. I'm told that one day my youthful looks will serve me well. Until then, it's just kind of annoying. I like the little mouth on these guys, so that you can see when you cook them. It's cute. Alright, cooked. Get our stats back up. And... we're fine, we'll heal. We don't need no stinking first aid kit. Enjoy it? I'm trying. I do try. Alright, let's make a bioreactor, because why not? I can't think of anything better to do at the moment. Oh! We could totally make a chair. I don't really want to make a chair, but I could if I wanted to. Where's the bioreactor? I think it's there? No, interior pieces. Oh, okay, that's big. That is really big. I'm not sure how you're supposed to fit this into anything, frankly. Can I build it outside? Maybe it's for like inside of, maybe it's for inside of the larger pieces, like the observation room or the moon pool or something, which I don't have the blueprint. Am I on PC? Yes, I am on PC. That must make it a pain to get drinks after work. No, because I always have my ID on me. I have learned never to let it off of me. Also, I have a, yeah, my wallet is very full of very different methods of identification, from driver's license to pretty much everything else. Does mean I get to broadcast to everybody around here that I'm from Michigan all the time, because they're like, oh, I've never seen this license before, and I'm like, yeah, because you've never met somebody from Michigan before, apparently. I don't know. Okay. I think it's time at this point that we stock up on food and water and try to get back into the Aurora, because that was one of the other things that we wanted to do this time and didn't really. So I'm going to hop into our Seamoth here and head back towards our original base. We can get some maybe get some food and drinks and some medkits and a fire extinguisher. Because I know we have one stashed over here, and I know we'll need it to get into the Aurora. Because there was lots of fire there last time. Yep, you need a bigger boat. Yep. The sun is setting. Right. We can do all of our stocking up now, and then head over to the Aurora around sunrise. We already got one medkit. We don't need that creepvine seed cluster anymore. Now, I'm afraid, we can just dump this metal salvage, I think. Don't need that. Don't need any of this stuff. Got the one first aid kit. Let's see how much room we have left in our storage unit in here. Probably should dump that while we were over at the other place, but whatever. Alright, we are all out of storage here. Let's withdraw this titanium, because that's dime a dozen. Silver, silver, gold. And we can probably stash these two in there, too. Alrighty then. Ooh, new tool. Oh, the stasis rifle. You know, if we had freezes physical objects, I'm wondering if that would include the crabs on board the Aurora, because those were a huge pain last time. Most of the pain, the pain that we experienced came from those. I hate to make the rest of this episode be just me wandering around gathering more stuff, but I really want that stasis rifle now. Okay, so what do we need? Advanced wiring kit. What do we need to make advanced wiring kit? Gold and a computer chip. Well, we have gold. That's it, that we just stuck that in the case over there. We need a computer. More silver ore. Oh, actually, we have silver ore also in the case over there. So we just need quartz and table coral samples. We can get that. Let's save really quick. These are all easy things to acquire, comparatively. Just go cruising around here until we find the quartz. Because it is plentiful in this part of the reef. Or it should be, anyway. Unless we've mined it all out. Nope, see, there's some. Easy sneezy, as the saying goes. Okay. Now, table coral. There's some. That peeper just sitting there until we disturbed it. Great! That was the easiest resource gathering session I've had in a very long time. Okay. Go ahead and make that advanced wiring kit. Oh, right. Oh no, first the computer chip. For which we need silver. Which I know we just stashed in there, and we're gonna need this gold. Computer chip. There we go. And one advanced wiring kit. And now we can make one... Oh, we still need a titanium. There we go. One stasis rifle. Ooh, or a propulsion gun. Do we want the propulsion cannon or do we want the stasis rifle? I will happily take comments from the chat on this one. My goal here is to get rid of immobilize and or make the crabs on the Aurora less of a problem. There's these little four-legged scuttly things. And the fire was not a problem last time, but those things were. They were a real pain, and I'd rather not have to deal with them. So, let's see, what else would be useful? Can we actually fabricate another fire extinguisher? I think we still have ours in here. The fact that I'm not seeing it makes me worried. I honestly can't imagine that I got rid of it. Oh, there we are. Glass ×2 and titanium ×2. We can make a new one. Propulsion cannon? What does a propulsion... Okay, so here's the description. So propulsion cannon warps gravity to push and pull objects, while the stasis rifle freezes physical objects. I'm gonna take votes from the chat while I go out and gather more quartz to make the glass that I need for the fire extinguisher. Because I definitely need that. Grab some fish while I'm out here too. Actually, if I could just pull these fish towards me, that would be super handy for fishing purposes. There's not going to be any quartz down here. Just rabbit rays and delicious fish. Here, Boomerang. The fish here are, well, they're not more vocal than earth fish. They're just vocal in different ways. You vote with you like the propulsion cannon for crabs? Grab them, then launch them? Alright, propulsion cannon it is. That's what we'll make. That's not a good sign. There's some quartz. And grab bladderfish. Ah, nope. Crash fish. Get out of there. Whew. Did it leave behind any powder? At least? No, just egg fragments. I think? What is that? That's like a crash fish tendril. Oh, manatees are right there. Okay. How much quartz do we have? We need glass times 2, so we need 4 quartz. I believe. Man, the bladderfish are... I am very pleased. The square thing was the powder? I missed it then. Normally, ooh. No, I know there's nothing in that cavern. I've already explored it. It's pretty, though. That's alright. We don't really need crash fish powder at this point in the game. There's another quartz. And... There's one. Hiding in the weeds. Okay. I think if we just pick up some titanium somewhere or steal it from the locker, then we'll have everything we need for our Aurora adventure. These useless lockers. Full of absolutely nothing. Sadness means the crash home went bye-bye. Yeah, I like that, crash home. I don't know what else you'd call a crash fish. Pod. I've been calling them pods. I don't know how accurate that is. I think I went kind of wild on the bladderfish there. Okay. We wanted to make one... Oh, titanium. Duh. There we go. One fire extinguisher coming right up. Ta-da! And what else do we need? Alright. Propulsion cannon. One propulsion cannon. I hope these things take the same batteries as everything else. Okay, how are we for food and water? Let's get that up to max. Cook the peeper. Did I have the presence of mind to get salt deposits? Can I cure it? Nope. I didn't. Well, we'll get our food and health up and water up to... We'll get our food up to max. And then we'll just cruise on that, on our adventure. There we go. Get a medkit fabricator. Use that one of those medkits. Get up to full health. And I conveniently left all my other medkits over there. That's okay. We'll have the one spare. I think this is where we save and head on over. How much battery do I have? Oh, it's a snowplow. I heard this rumbling outside and I'm like, what is that? Nope, just an ordinary snowplow. We can go ahead and create some new batteries, I guess. We got all this copper ore. Let's withdraw one more. Go grab some acid mushrooms. Charge dime a dozen out here. Also, this time we will not be taking a detour to mess with the Reaper Leviathan. That was fun last time, but this time it's all business. What does the beacon take? Let's see. The beacon is copper wire and titanium. Once we're done here, I'm going to make some more... I'm just going to come back and make a bunch... the one thing I want to do after we mess around with the Aurora is go visit... Make sure I've gone through and visited all the life pods, because I'm pretty sure I'm missing one. Like, there's one that I got communication for, and I never went out to check. And once we're doing that, I'm going to make a whole bunch of beacons and just stick them out at all the life pods so that I don't have to carry these stupid signals around with me. Alright. I think we're good. Save one more time. And let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
To the Aurora we go. Now, if I recall, we had good luck coming around the front end. The back end is Reaper Leviathan territory. I do not want to mess with that thing. I'll take my chances with the crabs. That sounded a little bad. You guys knew what I meant. Listen to those manatees going all the way out here. Also those eel things. I swear they're not supposed to be up here. They don't look like something that belongs up in this part of the ocean. But, you know. Hi, Reefback. You're so pretty. What are you doing this close to the Aurora? Did it invade your habitat? Did the Aurora crash into your home? I feel so bad for them. They're just swimming along, minding their own business, singing their Reefback song. The Aurora just has to come plowing into their habitat. For all we know, we just destroyed their ancient breeding grounds, and soon there will be no more Reefbacks. Alright, see you later, Kosem. Thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. Whoa, what is that? Oh, those are probably mushroom trees that didn't load properly. That seems to be a theme. Here we are. We explored those already, I believe. Ah, this area where, for some reason, sand sharks and stalkers live in harmony because apparently it's worth it for all that sweet, maybe we didn't explore this. Hey! Back off. All that sweet salvage. How close in can I get, anyway? Can I, like, block this off from sand sharks? I don't think any of this is... How much of this is scannable / openable? I know I can ram this thing into them to kill them, but I don't want to do that. It's because there's bulldogs of fish. I had to exit behind. That's real great. Well, there's a battery in there. That's fun. Yeah, I didn't explore this. I think just because of the sand sharks. Actually, this is a good opportunity to use that propulsion cannon. I probably should have learned how to use it first. Oh. Ooh, fun. Okay. Hey! Ow! Jeez. Ow! That did not work as intended. I think these are not meant for use in tight spaces. However, there is no salvage in here that I can scan, just a bunch of containers. Good to know. Let's get up near the surface here, because I'm pretty sure there's another Leviathan lurking down there. If I can just stay up near the surface, I'll be fine. Now, we did save, so in the event that I die horribly, we'll just reload from that save over by the, over back at our home base. Where is that ramp? There we are. I think this is it. This is actually not it, but you know what? This looks like a good place to explore as any. Let's pull up here. Woo! Okay, that is fun. Ooh. Woo! I think I just crushed it. That's what I wanted! Woo! Alright, that's some ominous music, but that's okay. I wanted to have my scanner at the ready, so I could scan stuff. Hey, I wonder if I could use the propulsion cannon to pick that stuff up. Let's find out. Why is this not working? Yeah, there we go. Not good enough. Sunset on the Aurora. Beautiful time. Alrighty. Alright, we got this. We got this, guys. Where is that fire extinguisher? Oh, there's one handy. We didn't even have to make one. Ow, 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 ow. I'm on fire. Oh, it restarts, huh? Yeah, take that. Oh. Well, I guess we did need that other one. Ow. Alrighty, this room is full of water. That's cool. What's in here? A battery. That's fun. Do we want to save here? No, I think keeping the save back there is probably a good idea. We have made it all the way in here, but if we get out, then... yeah, sure, why not? Let's save here. Ooh, okay then. This is not that deep. Just getting more oxygen. Good time for our first aid kit and some water. Get hydrated. Back in our element, underwater. Ooh, a data pad. Lab access. Ooh, there's a punch code here. Ooh. You know what I bet? I bet if we read that data pad, it'll give us information on how to enter the code there. Let's do that, shall we? Alright, we're up here. This looks pretty safe. Let's go ahead and tab in here. Codes! Yeah. The door code is 6483. Good to know. Let's try that. 6, 4, 4, 8, 3. Woo! Cool. Let's see what's in here. This looks like salvage we can take. That was a specimen cup? Lab counter. Not exactly what I was looking for in here, but I'll take it. Open supply crate. Haha. I can't access whatever's in that supply crate. Whatever. Can I scan this robot arm? No. Data terminal. Ooh. My technology blueprints have been upgraded. That's cool. I don't know what that means really, but that's good. We're getting a little low on oxygen, so I'm gonna backtrack. You never want to go more than halfway out. I wonder if I can cut my way through there. There we go. Delicious oxygen. Let's save here. Cause that's good. Don't want this thing crashing on us. Actually, you know what? Let's find out what that means. The data has been upgraded. New blueprints right there. Well, these are still unknown. Ooh. These are new. Upgrades for our pressure compensator. I mean, we still need the moon pool to make them. Stuff. Man, these are some fancy ingredients. More data bank stuff, I think. Alrighty, let's go straight through here. Let's see if we can cut this thing. Oops. Stop shaking already. This is intense, you guys. Almost through. There's another battery. That's cool. Ooh. Let's get through here. Download
Aurora,
data.
T-minus 6 minutes. This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please find survival solution. ALTERAHQ T+8 out to any survivors of the starship Aurora. If you're hearing this, we will do everything in our power to get you home. A rescue mission would take years to reach you out there, but we think we've got a better solution. ALTERAHQ T+8 out. We received your environmental data, and we've sent you a blueprint for a specially designed ship we think will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate.
Ooh.
We calculate that you can find the requisite materials in situ. We'll be short to starting. T+8 hours. Communications relay offline.
So they gave us a ship for blueprints for a ship that could reach orbit. That's cool. Ow. Alright, I get the point. Sticking up here is not good for your health. Let's check it. Let's actually check that blueprint. See if blueprints. I honestly don't know how this is organized. In theory, modification station. A lot of these things are still unknown. That's okay. We'll work on that when we get out. For now, I don't think we explored the lab fully. Let's go see that. Ironically enough, what sends us back home may be lack of food. We're starting to get hungry. I don't know about you folks, but I'm starting to get hungry. Ooh. Oh, there's air in here. Fantastique. Anything scannable? Is this where I came in? No. However, the ceiling is on fire. So, let's stay down here for the time being. I think this is actually where... No, this is not where I came in. Yeah, this is where I came in. It's a full circle. Well, I think we've pretty much explored this area. This looks like it's not a tube going up or down. This is not accurate. It says depth 194 meters. Power and full sensors. Generator 3. Output is 0. What does it say? All something a reference to. That's shaking too much. I can't read it. I'm gonna go make sure we haven't missed anything down here. Pick up that battery. Pretty sure we can't make it up there without reinforcements. And this was a dead end, so, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's about time to head back to the sea moth. If I figure out I missed something down here later, we can always come back. Just gonna go through, try scanning things in here one more time. Get some more air. Yeah. Just come right out from under that peeled up piece of metal. Did we try opening this thing yet? Is that openable? It looks openable, don't you think? Unfortunately, I can't seem to get up there. Maybe if I do my patented whale leap. Nope. I think that's inaccessible to us for the moment. Let's go ahead and pile back into our sea moth and get the heck out of here. Let's get our propulsion cannon in case the crabs are back. Also, frankly, I'm starting to get dizzy from all this shaking. I don't deal well with that. I think I would be very bad with VR. Oh, it's infected! Cool. Whee!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Whee! Let's get out of here. Let's save real quick. Whew! What an exciting trip. So we did that. We did the lower ramp. I think next time we do the upper ramp. See if we can't fire extinguish our way into some goodies that way. And there's definitely stuff to scan out here that we haven't done yet. Ooh, that hurt. But, again, what is that? Just a random hatch lying on the ground. Also, is that... That's some of that stuff that's on the island, too. Noted. We don't need any of it now, but we may. I think that stuff is, tends to grow in the same stuff as... Ow! Too many rabbit rays. Not too many rabbit rays. I meant to say Reaper Leviathans, because I know there's one lurking around the island too, and I'm pretty sure there's one lurking in the deep water around the front end of the Aurora as well. That's not a Reaper though, that's a Reefback. That's a friendly sound. And there they are! Cruising on down into deeper water. Hi, Reefback! You're our friend. We like you. Don't always like the things that grow on you, but that's another story. Did we explore that piece of wreckage thoroughly? I mean, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, I remember being wary because it's kind of on the threshold of what we can stand, but, depth-wise, but... No, we covered this already. Nothing for us here. Whoa! How did I not notice this cave? That's cool. Okay, right near the wreckage, there is a cave. I'm not going to explore it right now, because right now I need to get some food and water, and then call it a night. Inventory full! What's it full of? I don't need these. Who am I kidding? Get over here. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna grab some edible fish, not the rabbit rays, because you can't eat those. There we go. That makes up some room in the inventory. Get back here! How rude. Stop the music. I like that music. Paper, come back. There. And we'll cook the peepers, and I think that's about where we're going to leave it for tonight. Because like I said, all the shaking on the Aurora started to make me a teensy bit seasick, but which is unfortunate. I ran into this problem when trying to play Amnesia: The Dark Descent too. I just couldn't. Cool game. I didn't make it very far because not because it was scary, but because I just kept getting nauseous because the camera does this weird like zooming effect. Couldn't handle it. I'm a giant wimp when it comes to stuff like that. Apparently, not a wimp, but not well equipped to deal with it. All right. So, like I said, I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Next time, we're going to do that thing where, first of all, we're going to go back onto the Aurora and go up the longer ramp, which had more crabs on it, and see what we can see that way. And then also, we're going to go and explore and collect all of our remaining signals and make sure we hit all of the life pods. Because I know that there's more stuff out there in those life pods, and we did not see it. I just know it. It's gut feeling. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to do this as always. I will be back on Thursday. I normally stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesdays are Subnautica, Thursdays are Depth, and Saturdays are XCOM 2. However, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, there will be no XCOM 2 this week. I unfortunately am going to be on the road with no access to my computer. So I'm terribly sorry to miss another weekend of XCOM, but hey, all of my games thus far are either up on my YouTube channel. You can search Playing with Science XCOM 2 and that'll get you there. Or they are up on my Twitch channel. So, you can see them in either place, and I hope that you do, and I hope that this stream has been enjoyable for you. Purple Target, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end, and everybody else, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care, everybody.